Welcome back, Focus Learners. Well, we are looking at a massive paradigm shift happening right now across the European labor market. For decades, our entire system of hiring and professional development has been built on what are basically just paper promises. Traditional resumes and PDFs that are, quite frankly, becoming increasingly unreliable. Today, we're unpacking a platform called Cvcert, and they're leading the charge in transitioning from those outdated paper promises to verified cryptographic proofs. If you've ever felt the absolute frustration of a broken hiring process, or, importantly, if you're a training provider looking for a frictionless way to modernize how you issue credentials and onboard into the European digital ecosystem, this explainer is going to completely change how you view the future of work. Here's our quick roadmap for today's explainer. We'll start with the new hiring question, look into the paper certificate trap, explore European digital infrastructure, then check out advanced platform features, the integrated professional journey, and finally wrap up with a partner invitation. Section 1. The new hiring question. For literally generations, the only question that really mattered was simply, what degree do you have? But that outdated reliance on formal degrees is leaving billions, yes, billions, of euros in productivity on the table. The new system asks a much more powerful two-part question. What can you do, and how can we prove it? And this brilliantly illustrates the stark contrast in these hiring approaches. The old system relies on this super rigid degree-required filter. It's literally a barrier blocking highly capable people. The new paradigm, though, it utilizes a dynamic, interconnected capability matrix. So instead of just glancing at a single static piece of paper, the system maps out actual demonstrated competencies, whether that's Python programming, international logistics, cross-cultural communication, you name it. It uncovers all this amazing hidden talent that the old system completely ignores. Let's actually look at the real-world human cost of that old system, because it's heartbreaking. Right now, a highly skilled infrastructure engineer from Nigeria might need a job offer just to get a European visa. But guess what? They need a visa to get the job offer. Or think about an exceptionally talented autistic software developer. They might fail a standard interview simply because the process measures social performance, like eye contact, instead of their actual brilliant coding performance. The new system bypasses these completely irrelevant social and bureaucratic barriers and zeroes in strictly on actual job performance and verified international experience. Section 2. The paper certificate trap. So, the crucial point is this staggering statistic right here. 78%. Research shows that 78% of traditional CVs contain fraud or misrepresentations. Let that sink in. Almost 8 out of 10. That means the foundational document of the entire global hiring industry is fundamentally untrustworthy. And honestly, it's not just the CV itself, it's how we issue proof. When a training provider issues a standard PDF certificate, it basically just dies in the recipient's email archive. It's unverifiable, it's totally unshareable, and to digital native generations like Gen Z and Gen Alpha, a static document that you can't stage on a dynamic digital profile, well, it practically doesn't exist. Scalability is literally sitting at 0. Let's move to and see how this builds a completely new paradigm. We have to move from this manual, high-fraud paper trap to a truly verifiable cryptographic reality. With Cvcert, the output isn't some easily faked PDF. It's a cryptographically signed open badge. A verifier can instantly confirm the authenticity, check the issuer's exact identity, and even verify revocation status in mere seconds. It's bulletproof. Section 3. European digital infrastructure. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how this massive technological shift isn't just a good idea, it's a legal mandate. It relies on a super solid institutional bedrock. The European Union is actively building the rails for citizen learning credentials, backed by these massive regulatory pillars, and most notably, the new EIDAS 2.0 regulation. Let's quickly break down exactly what the EU requires here, because it's a game changer. First, the mandate. Formally acquired skills from a classroom and informally acquired skills from actual experience now hold equal legal dignity. That's huge. Second, the format. Credentials absolutely must be stackable, comparable, and machine verifiable. And third, the container. Every single member state must provide a European Digital Identity Wallet, or EUDI wallet, which is specifically designed to hold these credentials. Now, for training providers trying to build the IT compliance to issue directly into these European government wallets on your own, it's a massive, expensive headache. And that is exactly where Cvcert steps in as the missing link. Cvcert is essentially the interoperability engine. It allows onboarding partners to seamlessly issue credentials directly into Europass and EUDI wallets without having to build and maintain their own complex IT compliance projects. You plug into Cvcert and boom, you are instantly compliant with European infrastructure. It removes the entire compliance barrier.
Section 4. Advanced Platform Features.
First up, we have Assunta. You know how traditional platforms use those super rigid, frustrating form-based interfaces that end up excluding a lot of capable people? Well, Assunta is a conversational AI career coach that entirely eliminates that barrier. It uses a chat-first interface. Seriously, if you can use WhatsApp, you can use Cvcert. Plus, it natively supports over 50 languages. This allows users like migrants or non-traditional professionals to just naturally chat and seamlessly extract their actual skills without any of the usual digital friction. Next up is rigorous integrity. Cvcert secures trust by permanently writing the exact verification method directly into the cryptographic badge itself. Whether that skill was proven through a formative automated quiz, a live remote video verification, an in-person academy test, or even a fully independent examiner for strict regulatory compliance, the verifier sees exactly how the credential was earned. No more guessing games. And consider this. 89% of hiring failures stem from soft skills, not technical incompetence. Because of that, Cvcert completely replaces outdated keyword matching. Instead, it deploys a really impressive suitability engine that evaluates 40 different dimensions of personality, interests, and behavioral styles. It matches the complete competence mix of a candidate directly to the specific psychometric requirements of the job. It's a wildly more accurate way to build teams. Section 5, Integrated Professional Journey. So the big legacy problem we face today is fragmentation. Think about it. Right now, course marketplaces, job boards, and coaching apps all exist as these totally isolated islands. The data just never connects. The job board doesn't actually know what the learner can do, and the course has no idea what the specific job actually requires. Because of this, learners are constantly being forced to start from zero every single time they switch platforms. It's exhausting. Okay, let's dive into this solution, the integrated life system. In Cvcert, everything feeds into this beautiful virtuous cycle. You learn through an integrated MOOC, you prove your skills through assessments and open badges, you grow with AI and human coaches, and then you match with the suitability engine. Assessments immediately improve job matches, training updates your profile automatically, and your verified data follows you everywhere, from your first school days all the way to retirement. Section 6, the partner invitation. For organizations out there, if you want to issue modern, compliant credentials, the barrier usually isn't your willingness to do it, it's the plumbing, right? Cvcert offers zero infrastructure and zero friction onboarding. Cvcert handles all the heavy lifting behind the scenes, discovery, cross-border VAT, gap-free invoicing, and all that strict GDPR data compliance. As a partner, you get to keep the formal authority of the issuer, your brand power, and the large majority of every sale. You're getting this massive B2B operational benefit without any of the technical headaches. Becoming a partner is honestly just 3 straightforward steps. Step 1, publish your course and instantly reach a verified multilingual audience. Step 2, offer an exam path that has real cryptographic integrity. And Step 3, issue your very first European credential directly into the digital wallet of the future. It really truly is that streamlined. I want to leave you with this final vital thought. The future of work doesn't wait. We're building it today, one verified skill at a time. So the big question you have to ask yourself as an organization, a training partner, or a professional is this. Are you going to continue relying on and issuing dead paper promises? Or are you ready to join this incredibly powerful European ecosystem of cryptographic proof? Thank you so much for joining me today. I highly encourage you to explore how you can integrate into this platform. Keep learning, keep growing, and I will see you in the next explainer.